The Honor List. This is a film that I saw the trailer for when it first came out from Lionsgate, and I'm like, oh, this film looks really good. Sasha just got done doing Pretty Little Liars, and I haven't really seen her in anything besides Pretty Little Liars. Ashley Benson's doing good. Shay Mitchell has a YouTube channel, and she does something. And Lucy Hale's been working a lot. I mean, she had that movie called Dude. She had Truth or Dare, which she had that show called Life Sentence, which got canceled by the CW. But Sasha, who played Allison on Pretty Little Liars, is a part of this film all about these three girls named Piper, Sophie, and Isabella. And they had this friend named Honor. And Honor was, she had a heart condition that she didn't tell anybody about. And she passed away. This film is basically about these girls who go to this piece of wood in the middle of this lake where they used to swim and hang out. They had a old paint can where they had an honor list, or just this list, this to-do list of what to do before graduation. So they're trying to get this list completed before graduation. And they call it the honor list because, well, Honor is the one who made the list, helped them make the list, and they're doing it in her honor. No pun intended. But this film is okay. It's okay. The girls do a very good job, particularly Megan and Sasha. Megan and Sasha, as Piper and Isabella, are great. The rest of the film, okay. Let's get really deep into the film for a minute. This movie is 1 hour and 38 minutes. It feels like 2.5 hours. It drags on and on and on. If it could have been a comedy, yes, their friend dies at the beginning of the movie. That's been done many a time at the beginning of comedy films, and I've seen films where they had a list to finish, a bucket list. The movie The Bucket List. These two old men, Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, have these bucket lists, and they're just trying to complete them. This movie tries and adds some comedy in there. It doesn't work out too well because some of the comedy is very childish, like potty humor and someone getting hit in the face. A pizza eating contest. Not a very good idea for you to make me laugh. If this film could have been a comedy, it would have worked much, much better. These girls do try their best. The only problem is they're doing it in honor of their friend named Honor. You don't get to know Honor. You get to know her for a total of 30 seconds before the funeral starts. Just like in Forever My Girl. Liam Page's friend from the beginning of the movie at the wedding where he left what's her name at the altar because of a drunk driver. You don't feel bad. You just don't feel bad because you don't get to feel for the characters. You don't get to know the characters. You don't know what they're about. Pretty much all you know about Honor is she wanted to go to this ballet school. Her dream was to dance. She wanted to dance. Everything else, you don't know anything about. This movie strays away from the list, which is fine if you do it, but then it brings in the girls' parents' relationships and conflict between Piper and her mother, conflict between Piper and Isabella. Sophie doesn't really have much in this film to do except throw the party, or the party that they throw is number 2 on the list. Number 2 on the bucket list is they wanted to throw a party, a big monster party before they graduated high school. Okay, that's fine. That's a good thing to put on your pre-graduation bucket list. Sophie doesn't have anything else to do. She is the virgin of the trio now. Let's just take Arden Chow out of the picture. Just take her out. Take her out. That's what you got. That's the cast right there. Piper is the main cause of all the drama, pretty much. She starts sleeping with Isabella's brother, who soon becomes pubic ice, I believe. Pubic ice? Or ice balls or whatever. Stay on the list. And don't go with a, oh, you slept with my brother. You're fucking my brother. Wow. Then at the end of the movie, it's all about what was happening between the parents? No, the reason why these two got pissed at each other, or she got pissed at her, is because she was fucking the brother. That's what ruined the whole entire thing. What initially tore them apart was about their parents. Both of those two girls' parents were getting a divorce, or were having problems. That was what the main conflict was. It doesn't delve into any of that. This is a very well shot movie. It's a okay written film. In the way that they speak, the dialogue, except then you get into the story element. Dialogue and story are two very different animals. The dialogue that they speak is very well written for their characters. However, the story doesn't make much sense when you start to get away from your main story. Stick with this, just like the bucket list did. Just like countless other films have. I mean, good God. Hey, my hand is blue because of the blue sky out there. Oh, well. Sorry, got a little bit off track. Fuck it. The girls in this film do a great job. It's beautifully directed by Eliza Down. Now, let's look at the director, the executive producers. Oh, wow, there's a bunch on here, but who is the one at the very, very end that you recognize? Zoe Saldana. You could have taken her and put her in the movie, and you probably could have gotten a theatrical release. This film could have gotten a theatrical release, but they decided to put it straight on DVD to not make their budget back. I think I saw someplace on like Box Office Mojo or something that this had like a $1 million budget. This film will not make its budget back. This review is a few months late because I got this from my library because my Walmart didn't get it in May. So, fuck. It really hurts me to trash something that Sasha did. I've never heard of any of the rest of these girls. I've heard of Arden. I've seen her in one thing before. But Megan and everybody else, I'm like, what the fuck? That is a mess. I really do hate to say it, but it's a mess. It's a big mess. Stay tuned for my next video, which will be a second... No, it's not going to be a second thoughts review. I'm not going to do that. It's going to be a proper movie review for Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I can't wait to talk about Kingsman: The Golden Circle if I haven't already. If I have, well, I'll just take that video down and put this one up. And it'll just become like a Blu-ray review, and I can talk about the special features. So see you in the next video for Kingsman: The Golden Circle.